Canada may be 150 years old, but our history of ingenuity and innovation began long before that. Throughout the years, we've never been afraid to take on the tough challenges that make our lives better or more enjoyable. We've designed systems to connect ourselves to each other and the world. Along the way, we've transformed how we travel across land and the oceans. Canadian ingenuity has taught us to experiment and that no problem is too small. Through technology, we found ways to push past the seemingly impossible, to keep moving forward, and extend our reach further than ever before. We've revolutionized how we capture memories, how we tell stories, and how we relive them. Through design, collaboration, and perseverance, ordinary Canadians have made extraordinary contributions to everyday life on our planet and beyond it. Identifying a problem, researching it, designing and testing solutions is called the engineering design process. We use it every day, from engineering bridges to building apps. One of the most famous stories of Canadian engineering is that of the Canadarm. Moving objects in space is very difficult, and NASA's space shuttle program needed to do this precisely and often. It's time-consuming to put on a spacesuit whenever a little maintenance is required, so when Canada was invited to join the space shuttle program, we offered to work on this problem. And after 6 years of the engineering design process, the Canadarm was born. 6 of these gigantic robotic arms were built, and one is still in use on the International Space Station. No matter how big or small your project, this process can help you get to the best solution. First, identify the problem and research it. Then, brainstorm and sketch out possible solutions. Now the fun part, build a prototype to see if your ideas are realistic. Once you have a working prototype, test it. Did it work? If not, go back to your brainstorm and try something else. Whether or not your solution works, it's important to share your results so we can all build off of each other's knowledge. To celebrate Canada's 150th anniversary, Actua's Makermobile is on a journey across the nation. We're on a mission to reach every province and territory, giving the next generation of Canadians the tools to design and build the technologies of tomorrow. Today, you'll learn how to prototype and build a product of your own creation. Just like professional engineers, you'll create designs, work with different materials, and consult specialists to create the ideal product. What do these Canadian innovators have in common? They saw a problem around them, and instead of just accepting it, decided to make a change. They used the tools around them to build a solution, test it out, and refine it, refusing to give up. And they're still at it. Canada's future has never been brighter, with new technologies straight out of science fiction becoming reality every day. And what do you think is on the horizon?
A spaceship, but it's much faster, so we don't have to wait for so long to go into space.
A time machine.
Something that can help people understand stuff.
A machine that could cure any sickness.
Actual flying hoverboards.
A super trampoline. Something that does everything for you, like all the chores in your house.
What problems will you solve? After all, the next great Canadian innovator is you.